1337 Dresden. Well, the garage door appears to be quite a bit banged up. There's the bottom panel's bent. Second panel up has a hole in it. Third panel up is bent in this corner and that. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty rough. The aluminum on both sides of the garage is pretty rough. I don't know if well, it could be replaced, but it could also just be removed and we could paint the wood or put some new wood in there or something. There's I bet there's a hole in the garage there. There's a piece of wood stuffed in there. I don't know what we can do about that, but probably should clean that up somehow. Gutters, power washing. There's spikes coming out of the gutters in front of the garage. Roof looks good. Siding is 3 colors. So, what we're doing about that, this concrete could use a good power washing. The elbow on the downspout there. It's weird. All these rocks. Pile of rocks on top of an old tree stump. Cleaning this up would be nice. Getting the rocks out. And that tree stump's pretty looks pretty rotten by now. We probably could clean it up pretty good. I don't know if it's worth it. Be nice to remove all of this vegetation along this side of the garage here. Clean up any of these random timbers and blocks. There's a splash block sitting there we could probably get rid of as well. Again, 2 colors of siding on the side here. The wood under the front door looks rough. We need to fix that. We could probably take that aluminum off or try to tack it in. Actually, it's pretty well, I bet it's, I don't know, it's pretty well corroded. There's all holes and stuff in it. You take that off and just replace it with a piece of like 1x, maybe the PVC 1x. The screens look like they need fixed. This concrete is a bit of a mess right here. There's dirt washed out under the steps. There's a lot of stones here. I don't know what we do with them. Even this sidewalk portion here is silly. I mean, that's a pretty significant trip hazard there. Why the splash block is here. Power washing the house for sure. There's lots of the fence is wrecked. Pretty much the whole thing is a disaster all the way around. So it'd be nice to cut out the vegetation. There's some wire mesh type fence there. Barely see it there. rid of these white posts back here. I need to do something to fix up this porch a little bit, fix up blocks, remove that screen door. Door needs cleaned, painted, the wood around it painted. More messed up screens. That hose bib appears to be leaking. We need to fix that. Cut off these cable wires that are just dangling here. This phone wire can be cut off the house. I guess if we do, it's just going to dangle at this. I guess we can always cut it back, pull it down really hard and cut it and let it go back up. Kind of like that one's just dangling there. What is this? Hi, buddy. Let's see here. That window needs some work. It is, yeah, it's not the right window for that opening, so we might need to replace that window. Jeez, something's living underneath here. Need to clean all this junk out. There's vegetation. Try to figure out if anything's in there, kill it, fix the dirt. I mean, something's been all this loose dirt. Buried something or other there. Can get rid of that thing growing there. This thing growing here, I think it'd be good to pull this piece of concrete or whatever this paver is and cut that off and set that paver back in place. Pavers are all covered in dirt. Get that cleaned up. The brick molding around this door is all rotted. That could be changed. And then we probably need to do something with the siding around the, there's some J channel on this side, but there's none on the top and the left side. So we need to do something to clean that up. Pipe necessary. Maybe it is to try to keep the. I think we get rid of the pipe and just put an elbow and a splash plug on there. This outlet. Well, it needs fixed or removed. It needs to be replaced with a GFI thing and a new box. Some of these, that glass looks bad. That glass looks bad. Just make sure all the windows are good. Looks like we need to put the cover back on the AC. Looks like we could do some cleaning on the AC. Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know where that thing came from. The cover's on. This thing. Weird. It looked like that. It's a cut or a fray or something in the control wire. Insulation's missing. We need to get insulation on that. And fix up the putty in the hole there. All right, inside the garage. I'm not really sure what this switch is for here. Don't see any lights out here. Maybe, oh, there's a light right there. I guess it turns that light on and off. I think this drywall that's up here, we just take all the drywall down. I know we take that down, cabinet, take the shelf down, and clean it up in here. Probably get rid of this light. I mean, these boards in the ceiling are there to help keep the drywall up. So do we just pull this down, get rid of it? It's probably a better solution. And it's an insulated door, too bad it's wrecked. Yeah, there is a couple things up there we need to. This looks like it's got a couple screws in it holding it up. So we need to take the screws out, drop these stairs down, check up there, make sure there's no junk up there. I think that's about it. Nothing special in here. Maybe we need to spray foam that hole to the outside. Maybe some spray foam around this door. Try to leave it in here. There it goes. Boy. Yeah. Spray foam on the top and bottom. Maybe put a regular doorknob on there. I'll spray foam up there to seal that up and somewhere around there. All right, in the side here, the front door is, it looks like it was painted at one time and all the paint peeled off. So looks like we got to do some sanding around here to repaint it. There's wood paneling in this first floor, which, well, not even all of it, just this wall or the stairwell looks like it's on the hallway, and it's on this wall too. It's only on one side. Here, I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's in bad shape. Maybe we can just leave it, I guess. This flooring is no good, gotta come out. So is that. Makes me wonder if there's hardwood under it, because there is in the 2 bedrooms. But, you know, remove all the nails, screws, brackets, tacks, blinds, clean everything, repair damage to trim, walls, everything gets painted. These probably just need cleaned, the windows there. And the kitchen is broken, it's glass replaced. I kind of think we just remove this, these pieces of 1x here. I don't know what this looks like. I suppose it can be cleaned up. It's just wood. I think we remove these pieces on the interior of this divider, and then we just need to sand and clean up the spaces where they're connected to the perimeter. Paint it all. It's got a vent here that is disconnected. Needs to be reconnected. There's probably a supply. Return. These big old grills need to be saved. They need to be cleaned and painted and reused. Cabinets, everything removed in here. This floor right here is sinking. So we're probably going to need to repair subfloor there. Stinks in this house too. Not really sure what the smell is. Might just be grossness. The ceiling is missing. I mean, it's missing. So I would say we just complete the process, take it down, and put up a new one. All this, there's like glass tile and granite tile has to come off. It's probably gonna wreck the walls. That's gonna need to be fixed. There's some like sheet metal or something down there that's gotta come off. Drywall mud's in bad shape. Over on this side, the paper is all coming off the drywall. So it seems to me like we need to like maybe peel this drywall like that. I mean, that's just, this paper's gone. I don't really know what, I mean, that's the paper of the drywall. So take the soffit out. My guess is there's a vent. Well, no, it might be empty. There might be a couple of wires that come across it. This plastic. So, it actually, my guess, there might not be anything in there. Might be. But, let's get rid of it. Because it doesn't necessarily need to be there. So, and everything's open already. So, let's get rid of it. Fix all these walls as necessary. If we got to pull the drywall, pull the drywall. This trim around the back door needs replaced. Man, I love cockroach poop everywhere. Yeah, the kitchen is going to need some rewiring. There's no plug for the fridge. Put in a dishwasher. Probably update the lighting a little bit. Some disconnected wires up there. Just put in a couple of lights. Because the ceiling's going to be open. Doors, I don't know if we like jambs destroyed. This door's destroyed. That door's destroyed. These cabinet doors are not in good shape. Doors actually okay. And those closet doors I think are okay also, so I don't know. They're gonna be a pain to paint. They're super glossy. So I don't know if we just replace doors. Need 6 panels. I mean, this jam's gonna have to be replaced. The other jams, I mean, they look okay. We could just do slab doors. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna take a little bit of cleaning up of the jams. I need some new closet doors here. We're missing. Well, actually, those are those in there that are not in good shape. These bifold doors. Yeah, this door's wrecked. Holes in the walls. So Maybe we look into doing the wood floors. It's like $240 a square foot to finish them, refinish them. If they're under here, I mean, if they're not under here, then just carpet the bedrooms. Bathroom, I don't really know what the plan was here, but my opinion is it's done. It's got to come out. The tub's all rusted around the drain there. There's chips in the porcelain. This tile's not great. There's wood paneling on the walls, busted trim. Ceiling's got, looks like leaks from above. Paneling on the walls. So I think like this bathroom is basically take out all the paneling and fix the ceiling, fix the drywall. We'll probably have to do some, needs a new tub. My guess is, well, it's either that or we spray the tub, which doesn't really make much sense because that's going to be like $300 or $400. Just put a new tub in. Then I guess it's tile because there's a window. We can look at that paneling system, but the walls are more expensive than tile. So new toilet, new floor, vanity, etc. These shelves need to be pulled out and cleaned. They're pretty dirty, and then repainted. Look, a quarter. Well, in the kitchen, we're gonna need to we might as well just remove this drywall. We're taking the soffit out anyways. So just take this drywall out here. It's probably not even worth saving any of it. I think we just come basically from here to here. There's something on the wall down here anyways. Oh yeah. That's trash back there anyways. So just take it down. That way we can fix everything and move on. We're gonna need to cap the that vent on the outside of the house. We need to pull up this floating floor. There's definitely a couple of layers on top of the subfloor. So we have to pull that up. Looks like yeah. Let's see what's leaking down there. But we may be able to, we're gonna have to do something here with this plumbing. This is just kind of a mess. So we need to rerun what we need to do to fix it, make it look better. Get inside the wall and not be a mess. All right, second floor. I don't know. Maybe this paneling just stays, doesn't looks okay. Handrail, it's painted. That railing that they added down there is really rough. It's not rough looking, this is not. It's actually installed upside down, didn't even think about that. Jeez. Yeah, those square parts are supposed to be on the bottom. And the skinny parts go to the top. So yeah, that's amazing. So I don't know if we fix that and put the, I don't know, put something better and correct, paint it, or just leave it. Hardwood floors up here. The doors are, they're not in great shape. So the These jambs look okay, so maybe we just do the slabs up here as well. I mean, new lighting. Yeah, just need the hardware. Walls need fixed, painted. That's actually got no glass in it, so that needs fixed. Closets, make sure they have shelves and rods, clean and paint shelves. Bathroom. So this bathtub's in better shape than the one downstairs. I don't see rust or chips. It's dirty, probably cleanable. The tile is, I mean, it's just not, it's not installed well, but second bathroom, maybe it won't matter. I mean, that's like sunken in back there. You got this weird, the base trim covering down there because they didn't stop at the edge of the tub. Like this edge is caulked, and they just realized they sucked at caulking, so they stopped there, didn't finish it, and didn't try on this side. You know, the wood trim in the windows rotting, so that at the very least needs to come out, be replaced with PVC. You know, new shower head. The shower arm's big. Maybe get a shorter one and get one that goes up. I don't know. I don't know what I mean, ideally we remove it, remove the tile and redo the tile. And probably redo that. Because it's stupid low, and I'm a little concerned about what the plumbing looks like underneath here. We probably need to open up that ceiling and really check the plumbing, because based on what I saw in the basement, it does not bode well for this bathroom. Toilet, I mean, that looks okay. I think it's cleanable. Just reuse it. This thing, vanity replaced. That's dumb. Maybe we can just get a mirror above it, or hopefully we can move it over somewhere out of the way. Who knows where it comes from? It's probably not a dedicated circuit anyways. So who knows? Yeah. Bath fan needs cleaned, and we need to make sure that it exits the house from through the roof. Not sure how we do that here in this space, because well, this is the flat space, but I don't know how we get into the attic here. I mean, there's no attic. Actually, oh no, this is that little dormer, isn't it? Yeah, I still don't know how we get in there. I mean, we'd almost have to replace that thing with a new fan and basically put the exhaust right where we can reach it, and pull the thing down from the roof. Although I guess we could probably leave it, but nobody's ever going to be able to inspect it. So yeah, anyway, new lighting everywhere. Plugs and switches changed. Again, those big vents have to be kept, cleaned, painted, put back in place. This one has a wall vent, so that needs a new cover. Again, the floors are hardwood. I mean, they could be sanded. I mean, up here it's cheaper to just carpet. It's $1.25 square foot, so clean it, carpet it. Bathroom, vinyl floor. It would be nice to do that floor on the first floor. Not have to do vinyl, just do the first floor. But okay, the basement. Now that it's been demoed, we need to attach this water pipe to the wall there. There's a bracket. We actually need to get a longer threaded rod. Actually, I think we're okay. I think if we just straighten that out and Tapcon that, that's just going to give some support since this is basically just dangling there. All the electrical is going to need cleaned up. We got to do all of the everything's got to be cleaned. There's cobwebs and dust everywhere. It's got to get cleaned out. We have some cracking in the walls. This one, you know what? It's not really. It might have a slight belly, kind of right in that area there, but it's not too bad. But there's cracking all over it. Boy, actually, if you look at that. So it actually, we need to check this wall. That thing, it's pretty bowed. You can see it. There's some cracking in the middle here. We need to check this wall, make sure it's okay. 4 beams. Ductwork here needs to be, when you just put a sheet metal on the bottom of that, that's a can or a floor register upstairs. Let's see that one. There's nothing else over here. This is, I guess there's one over there. It'd be a little chilly down here, but I guess realistically, this this would need okay, so this hole can get a piece of sheet metal. So either one of these. So we just have to take that off, put a piece of sheet metal there. Probably need to, I bet that's where that was there. Yeah. So that's where there was a vent. So we could take this piece of sheet metal off here and probably use it to cover this, get another one to cover that, and then just put a vent cover there, which was the way it was before. Over here, all this plumbing has to go away. Everything drains, all this water line crap. And then we're gonna have to put something back for a washing machine down here. I think we're gonna have to, boy, we may need to open some of this and eliminate some. Like, I just have no idea. I mean, based on what I'm seeing, this could be a nightmare under here. And we need to have a good drain for the washing machine. So they certainly cut things open and tried to change stuff. That's my opinion. So we may need to just open it up and eliminate stuff, and then go back with one drain for the washing machine here. Electrical, 100 amp service. I'm gonna have to add a couple for the kitchen, I'm sure, but all the low voltage gets eliminated. We could probably just pull this gas line out, disconnect this right there where the CSST comes in and cap it, and then pull that out of the floor in the kitchen. Get rid of it. Basement just goes back to basic lighting. So maybe one switch for all of it, or 2 switches, one each side, something like that. Let's remove everything that doesn't need to be here. These are, I suppose we could use these two. This looks like where the water starts for the basement. So pull those shark bites and redo the water right here for the washing machine. That is, I'll probably bring the water over a little bit and down, because that's the dryer plug's basically right there on the right below the panel. This is a drain for. Yeah, these drains are a mess. There was a bunch, so I didn't show it over here. There's this is rusted, and you can tell it's like full of stuff. So that looks like it's in just inside the kitchen there. So we could probably just change this elbow. Be good with it. There is ductwork disconnected. Needs to be reconnected. Jeez, oh Pete. That's nice. That needs to be removed and the hole covered. The drains for the bathrooms and kitchen kind of need to be redone, because they are, a mess. This thing here, I guess that was their attempt at putting a vent in, maybe. This here had some active leaking. When I was here the other day, I saw some water dripping. I wonder if they shut the water off. There's a saddle valve there. Actually, there's 3 of them. What the heck are those for? Those probably, I don't know. That probably goes to a hose bib, maybe. Yeah. It goes all the way. Well, no. No, that's the main water in. Steps down from 3/4 to half. It's the best. Yes, that's the main input right there. So that needs to be they just did a freaking number on everything here. What a nightmare. It's all got to be cleaned up, reconfigured so that all the stuff can work correctly. This gas line dangling out in the middle of nowhere. Needs to at least be supported from the ceiling. This piece of ductwork here can probably just be removed. Really, there's nothing over here. It doesn't matter, but it's all rusted, and so maybe we just remove it. Cap it off there. There's a ton of low voltage hanging everywhere. Just cut it out, because it doesn't need to be here. But yeah, this just all needs to be fixed. This line coming across should be a 2-inch line anyways. You got all this stuff going into it. So we should be able to get a 2-inch into that hub. And it's all 2-inch, because you have 1, 2, you have kitchen, 2 bath lavatories, 2 kitchens, or 2 tubs, and the kitchen sink coming into this. Ton of water in an 1.5-inch line. But anyway, there's mold The bottom of all this, all the mold's got to be cleaned up. There's asbestos tape that has to be covered. The honey ductwork needs to be put together. That's a part. This back wall is bowing, and it's got 2 beams on it. This one has no grout behind it, so that needs to be grouted. These windows they got stuff around them that needs to come off. I don't even think these are in right. They're not. There's one bolt here, and that bolt actually goes through it. And then over here, this one is like this. It's totally leaning to the left, like way over. And you can see this one, it's like lined up with this. And then over here, it's almost completely outside of that. Anyway, I'm gonna deal with that. So we just need to check this back wall everywhere, make sure it doesn't need more beams, and we probably need to reset those. Probably should do something to patch some of these holes in the block. The block should then be wherever there's mold or it looks like water has been coming in, they all need to be treated with RMR, mold blocking primer, and then we put the dry lock extreme on the exterior walls. They're all clean. They got to be all cleaned off. There's stuff all over them. Yeah, the center wall. I mean, I guess we could paint it. Well, over here, we should paint it. Center wall doesn't need dry lock. Boy, there's cracks all along this whole wall. This wall's cracked in the middle. We just need to check them all with a level. Anyway.